There's something women do that most men never fully understand. They don't always test your words. They test your presence, your patience, your stillness under pressure, your silence when you could react. And in that silence, she sees everything she needs to know about your masculinity. This video is not about playing games. It's about understanding female psychology through the lens of Stoic masculinity. Because if you keep failing her emotional tests, she won't tell you. She'll just lose attraction quietly. And one day, she'll walk away with a man who doesn't flinch. Let's get into it. Here are 6 deep ways women test your masculinity, and how to pass them. The Stoic way. Point 1. She creates emotional chaos to see if you react. When a woman feels safe, sometimes she stirs the waters. Not because she wants drama, but because she wants to feel your strength when the waves rise. She might bring up your past, ignore your text on purpose, start arguments over small things, or go cold for no reason. What she's doing is simple. She's poking at your foundation to see if it crumbles. Most men try to fix the mood. They chase, explain, apologize, overreact. But the Stoic response isn't to react, it's to observe. Marcus Aurelius said, quote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So instead of reacting, stand still. Let her emotions move like weather. Don't chase the storm. Just be the mountain. That stillness will either calm her or expose her. Either way, you win. Point 2. She disrespects you subtly to test your standards. She doesn't always disrespect you with shouting. She does it with a look, a passive-aggressive comment, a moment where she ignores your boundary to see if you'll hold the line. It's not about dominance, it's about standards. If she sees that your self-respect bends under pressure, she'll start losing emotional respect for you. And once that's gone, no amount of love will bring it back. The Stoic man speaks once. If she crosses the line again, he doesn't argue, he distances. Seneca said, "A man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than necessary." Don't suffer disrespect hoping she'll see your worth. Make her see your worth by walking away from what insults your soul. A man with no self-respect is a man already abandoned, even if she's still in the room. Point 3. She goes emotionally cold to test your insecurity. This is the silent test most men fail. She pulls back emotionally, not because she's done, but because she wants to see if you panic. Suddenly, she's not texting back. Her energy drops, her affection goes quiet. And if you start begging, sending long emotional paragraphs, calling constantly to fix it, she's seen all she needs to know. Because a woman doesn't just want your love, she wants to feel your confidence, your trust in yourself, even when she withdraws. Epictetus wrote, quote, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." She may think you don't care, but staying centered when she pulls away is Stoic discipline. It's choosing your self-respect over emotional validation. And that's what makes her come back. Because when a man doesn't fear losing her, she starts fearing losing him.
Point 4. She challenges your leadership. Subtly, sometimes, she'll question your decisions, not to take your power, but to test if you even have it. She'll ask, "Why did you choose that? Do you really know what you're doing?" She wants to feel like she can relax under your direction. But if you crumble under her challenge, if you start people-pleasing or doubting your every move, she'll feel like she has to lead, and she'll resent it. A Stoic man doesn't need loud dominance. He just stays rooted, clear in his values, unafraid to say no, and wise enough to say, "Let me think." As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Pass her leadership test by not defending your manhood. Just embody it. Quietly, fully, and without apology. Point 5. She tests your focus to see if you're distracted by her. A woman wants to be loved, but not pedestalized. If your whole focus shifts to her, if you abandon your purpose, your mission, your self-work, she'll feel it. And the tragic irony is this: the more you orbit her, the less magnetic you become to her. She might interrupt your workflow. She might flirt to break your focus. She might say, "You never make time for me anymore." This is her checking if she can derail your purpose, not because she hates it, but because she wants to see how deep you're in it. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." You don't have to ignore her, but don't let her become your mission. Let her orbit your gravity, not the other way around. Point 6. She wants to see if you're emotionally independent. Every woman, even the most loving, secretly wants a man she cannot fully move. Not because he doesn't care, but because his core is deeper than her moods. When she yells, you remain calm. When she withdraws, you remain centered. When she cries, you comfort, but you don't collapse. That is Stoic masculinity. It's not about being cold, it's about being composed. A man who doesn't break when emotions rise, who doesn't argue to be right, who doesn't chase to feel enough, who simply is regardless of what she feels. And when she finally realizes that she can feel everything around you without you losing yourself, she'll feel the one thing no feminine energy can resist: masculine stillness. Final message: masculinity today isn't about volume. It's not in showing off or dominating every room. It's in the quiet power of presence, the discipline of emotion, the calm in chaos. Most men think being a nice guy will win her. But what she's really testing is whether you've mastered yourself. Because in a world of reaction, the man who doesn't flinch stands out.
This is the Stoic path, and the unreactive male walks it alone until she finds him and finally feels safe to rest.